Hi, I'm Sara Vavra from EverybodyVa.com. I'm a massage therapist and a yoga teacher and a wellness educator. And one of the things that a lot of my students have been talking about very recently, although this is certainly a problem for the ages, is dealing with the feelings of stress and anxiety that comes with living this life. Sometimes we're affected by things that are happening out in the political world, but many times the things that cause all this stress for us are things that are happening internally. We get very worried about trying to make up for past experiences. Sometimes some of us spend a lot of time thinking about the past, what we could have done. If we'd only known what we know now, we could have been a better person and our future would have been better. I mean, it becomes crazy, kind of this cyclical, circuitous route that we take that makes our brain go crazy and stresses us out. The other thing that we do sometimes is we project into some future that we can't possibly control. It's almost like we have a superstition about life, and we think that if we worry about it, if I think really hard and worry about it, lose enough sleep, I'll somehow cast a protective spell around all the people that I love, and everything will be okay in that future. We don't have control of that, and we don't have any control over redoing our past. All we really have is being in the present. And it's one of the things that I love so much about yoga is that yoga reminds us to ground ourselves in the present. We do that through our physical practice, and we do that through our breath work, and we do it through meditation over and over again, reminding ourselves to be present and to be in this moment. And I promise you, the more you practice being present and appreciating this one moment right now, the more comfortable you're going to feel in your own skin, and you're going to be able to allow the future and the past stay where they need to stay and really enjoy being now. No matter what it is that you're going through, whether you're in terrible pain, whether you're suffering, whether you're in an exalted, joyful mood, all that is a temporary state and it will pass. So if we can detach and just be in the present and feel good about ourselves now and feel that confidence that we can take one step at a time and stay in this moment, we do better. We do better. And that's not to minimize anybody's suffering or anybody's experience. It's just to say that it all changes. Whatever you're feeling right now, you're not going to feel in a little while. I don't know when that while is, but it's not going to be the same. Nothing that's alive stays the same. And that's a good thing. We evolve. So what we're going to do today, after that long preamble, is we're just going to do a little bit of mindful breathing. This is a kind of meditation technique that helps to bring us into the present. So before we do anything that's physical, it's important just to check in and ground into the now. So what I'd like you to do is just bring yourself into a really comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. I'm sitting on a pillow over here on my mat, and that's comfortable for my body, but you might feel better sitting in a chair or even reclining on the couch. If you're in your car right now listening to this, don't do it. You need to pull over to the side of the road and turn your engine off. But other than that, just find that comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. I invite you to close your eyes. So I'm going to sit here, I'm going to close my eyes, rest my hands on my legs, and we're going to take a nice big breath in and slowly allow it to go. And let's do that again. Take a nice big breath in and slowly allow your breath to go out and leave your body. And as we sit here and just enjoy being present, allow your breath to be wherever it wants to be, but become aware of where you put your breath. So as you breathe in, notice if you keep it in your chest, in your upper back, in your throat. And as you exhale, notice how much of that breath you're allowing to leave your body. Notice if you're allowing that breath to move into your ribs, or maybe even into your lower back. And as you exhale, again, become aware of how much of that breath it feels comfortable to let go of. let your belly feel soft and relaxed. For those of us that have spent a lot of time holding our stomachs in, sometimes that's hard to do, to let go. But for this exercise right now, just let go of your belly. Now as you bring your breath into your body, imagine that you're filling up your lungs as if you could fill them all the way up into your stomach. So breathe in and feel your belly expand just a little bit. And then keep breathing in and let your ribs float out to the sides. With the last sip of breath, then let your chest rise. And as we exhale, let's exhale, let the chest fall, and let the rib cage draw in, and let the belly draw in, letting all that breath go. Again, breathing in belly, rib cage, and chest. And when you're ready, exhaling, letting your chest fall, your rib cage draw in, and your belly draw in. Repeating that pattern, belly, rib cage, chest, and chest, rib cage, belly as you exhale. Keep letting that breath come into your body. Let it flow out freely. Now as you continue to breathe, see if you can count how long it takes for you to take an in-breath. Maybe you can count to 8 or 10 or 12. And as you exhale, try to match that count or make it a little bit longer. So if you breathe in for a 7 count, on your out breath, breathe out for 7, 9, maybe 11. Just find that nice rhythm of in and out. Become aware of your environment. What does the air feel like on your skin? Are there sounds in your environment? Cars driving by, children in the background, maybe you hear a dog barking. It's all part of your present. There's no perfect space or perfect time ever to be present. Or another way of thinking about it is, every moment is a perfect time to be present if you're alive. Maybe you hear birds. Maybe you hear your own breath. Just let your breath flow freely. And then we'll just wiggle our fingers a little bit and open our eyes and take a big stretch. Oh, it's so wonderful to be alive. And exhale. So just having a moment of mindful breathing can just lower your heart rate. It helps lower your blood pressure. It brings a sense of serenity and calm to your being. And after you just spend a few minutes doing something like that, you feel like you can handle any task. So if somebody's calling you up because you owe them some money, you can just pick up that phone and say, check's in the mail, or whatever you want to do. But the bottom line is, taking some time to breathe like that will help you feel better. And when you feel better, you're going to go out into the world and be a better person outside of your own yoga practice. Well, thank you very much for spending some time with me today. I'm Sara Vavra from everybodyva.com, and namaste.